Have you ever wondered why the Eiffel Tower, a symbol of France, was almost torn down? Well, let's stroll down the avenue of history. When the plans for this iconic structure were first unveiled in the late 19th century, the public's reaction was far from celebratory. Many Parisians were, in fact, downright outraged, calling it an ugly iron skeleton and a monstrous eyesore. The Eiffel Tower was initially intended to be a temporary installation for the 1889 Exposition Universelle, a world fair marking the centennial celebration of the French Revolution. After the exposition, plans were made to dismantle it. However, the tower was granted a stay of execution thanks to its potential as a radio transmission tower. Indeed, the Eiffel Tower's utility for science, particularly in the realm of wireless communication, greatly influenced its survival. Yes, the Eiffel Tower was almost lost to us, but was saved by its utility beyond its aesthetic allure. Did you know that Gustave Eiffel had a secret apartment at the top of his tower? Yes, you heard that right. The genius behind the Eiffel Tower, Gustave Eiffel, had a hidden gem at the pinnacle of his iron masterpiece. This apartment was not just any apartment, but a private sanctuary tucked away nearly 300 meters above the streets of Paris. Perched at the top of the tower, the apartment was a small haven, modestly furnished and designed for comfort. It showcased a rustic charm with its paisley wallpapers, wooden furniture and a grand piano, reflecting Eiffel's taste for simplicity and elegance. It was a retreat from the buzzing city below, a peaceful oasis in the sky. However, this apartment was not open to the public. Eiffel guarded his privacy fiercely. Despite receiving numerous lucrative offers from wealthy Parisians to rent it out for a night, Eiffel always declined. He reserved this space solely for himself and a select few esteemed guests. And oh, the stories this apartment could tell. Eiffel often used this private space to entertain some of the most distinguished figures of his time. The apartment saw the likes of Thomas Edison, the brilliant inventor who gifted Eiffel one of his phonographs, a cutting-edge invention of the time. Imagine the conversations that must have taken place in this lofty abode, with the city of Paris serving as a backdrop. Today, the apartment stands as a testament to Eiffel's ingenuity and his love for his creation. Visitors can take a peek into the apartment through a window, catching a glimpse of life-size wax figures of Eiffel and Edison, forever immortalizing their historical meeting. So, the next time you gaze upon the Eiffel Tower, remember that it's not just a magnificent structure of iron and rivets, it also holds secrets, like the hidden apartment that once hosted grand soirees and intellectual exchanges. A secret apartment atop an iconic monument, now that's a room with a view. Have you ever considered how often the Eiffel Tower needs a fresh coat of paint? It's not something that comes to mind when admiring this iconic Parisian symbol, is it? Yet maintaining the Eiffel Tower's glossy sheen is a monumental task in itself, almost as impressive as the tower's construction. The Eiffel Tower gets a fresh coat of paint every 7 years. Yes, you heard it right. Every 7 years, this Iron Lady of Paris dresses up anew. This is not just for aesthetics, but also to protect the tower from rust and weather damage. Imagine this. The tower stands 330 meters tall, which is about as high as an 81-story building. Now picture giving that entire structure a fresh paint job. It's an enormous undertaking, isn't it? To keep the Eiffel Tower looking its best, about 60 tons of paint are required. That's roughly equivalent to the weight of 10 elephants. But it's not just about the quantity of paint. The quality matters too. The paint needs to be able to withstand the elements and protect the tower's iron structure. And who's responsible for this mammoth task? A team of about 25 painters who brave the heights and the elements to ensure the tower remains the sparkling jewel of Paris. These aren't your everyday painters, though. They're highly skilled professionals, experienced in working at such dizzying heights and under potentially challenging weather conditions. The process of repainting the Eiffel Tower is painstaking and meticulous. It takes about 18 months to complete, and once it's done, the cycle begins anew, with regular maintenance and touch-ups until the next big paint job 7 years later. The various shades of the tower, from bronze to a more yellowish hue, have also been subjects of conversation and curiosity. These colors help the tower blend with the Parisian sky, enhancing its charm and appeal. So the Eiffel Tower isn't just a monument, it's a continuously maintained work of art. An enduring symbol of human ingenuity and perseverance, it stands tall and proud, its beauty preserved and enhanced by every stroke of paint. Can you imagine the Eiffel Tower playing a crucial role during World War II? It's a fascinating thought, isn't it? This iconic symbol of Paris, famous for its beauty and elegance, was thrust into the heart of conflict during the Second World War. It all started when France fell to Nazi Germany in the summer of 1940. The Germans, led by Adolf Hitler, took control of the city and the Eiffel Tower along with it. The French, in an act of defiance, cut the tower's elevator cables, hoping to limit its use by the invaders, but the Germans, undeterred, used it for their own purposes. One of the most significant uses of the Eiffel Tower during the war was as a radio transmission tower. The Nazis utilized its height to send out their messages, making it a crucial tool in their communication network. The tower also served as a strategic lookout point, offering a bird's-eye view of the city. In fact, it was from the Eiffel Tower that the Germans first saw the Allied forces approaching Paris in August of 1944. With the Allies closing in, Hitler gave a chilling order to his general, Dietrich von Choltitz. He demanded the destruction of Paris and its beloved Eiffel Tower. However, in a twist of fate, von Choltitz defied Hitler's orders. He couldn't bear to destroy the City of Light and its iconic tower, and so the Eiffel Tower was spared the ravages of war, remaining a beacon of hope in a city under siege. After the war, the Eiffel Tower stood as a symbol of resilience and strength. It had survived the tumult of war and emerged as a testament to the enduring spirit of Paris and its people. So the Eiffel Tower isn't just a symbol of peace and beauty, it's also a silent witness to some of history's darkest moments. Despite the trials it faced, the tower continues to stand tall, reminding us of the strength and resilience that lies within us all. Ever thought about how the Eiffel Tower impacted modern architecture? The Eiffel Tower, a structure that once stirred controversy, has become a beacon of inspiration for architectural designs across the globe. When it was first unveiled, the Eiffel Tower was met with scorn and ridicule. Many criticized its radical design, calling it an ugly metal monstrosity. In fact, some of the era's most respected architects and intellectuals signed a petition to halt its construction. However, as we now know, their efforts were in vain. Over time, the Eiffel Tower's innovative design became more appreciated. It was a marvel of engineering, demonstrating that it was possible to create a huge structure using a minimal amount of material. The tower's lattice design, formed by a network of iron girders, proved that strength and stability could be achieved without the need for solid walls. This was a game-changer in the field of architecture. The Eiffel Tower's influence can be seen in many modern structures. Skyscrapers, bridges, and even broadcasting towers have adopted similar principles in their design. Look at the Tokyo Tower, for instance. This broadcasting and observation tower is a clear homage to its Parisian predecessor, albeit with a splash of international orange to make it distinctly Japanese. The Eiffel Tower also inspired the advent of architectural aesthetics, where form and function are harmoniously balanced. It showed the world that a structure could be both practical and beautiful. This has led to a new generation of buildings where design is as important as utility. Moreover, the Eiffel Tower taught us a valuable lesson about embracing the new and the unconventional. It encouraged architects and designers to push boundaries, to think outside the box, and to be bold in their creative endeavors. So, the next time you look at a skyscraper or a modern building, remember the Eiffel Tower. Remember how it, once a symbol of absurdity, has transformed into a symbol of innovation and beauty. From controversy to inspiration, the Eiffel Tower indeed holds a significant place in the world of architecture. Isn't it amazing how much history one structure can hold? We've journeyed together through the fascinating tales that the Eiffel Tower has to tell. From its status as an iconic symbol of France, To the clandestine apartment nestled within its lofty heights, the Eiffel Tower is a treasure trove of surprises. Its vibrant history of paint jobs, each layer a fresh coat of intrigue, is a testament to the ever-evolving persona of this remarkable structure. And let's not forget its stoic presence. During wartime, a silent sentinel bearing witness to the tumultuous tides of history. Moreover, the tower's influence on modern architecture is undeniable. It stands as a bold testament to human ingenuity, a testament that continues to inspire architects and dreamers around the world. The Eiffel Tower, a symbol of France, a beacon of history, and a testament to human ingenuity, continues to surprise and inspire us.